Blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to our show. Because we're having a wonderful day on this 18 July 2025. We haven't played the tower at all today. On a little break. Why? Yeah, the tournament is live. Big shit because it's Friday. Just because yesterday I made a video about how I was a bit tired of the tournament, so the towers, so we took a little day off as much as humanly possible. So we got a 21% health upgrade on the shield, so that's actually pretty good. That is actually pretty good. Oh, guess what? Day 25. So a day 22, 2 days. So that's 12. That's 12, and I have 18. Okay, that's good. It's still possible. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we should be okay. Before we continue, I have to check if my I have to call my father. Good. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. Before we leave, I want to see my guild talk to me. Ferme les lumières. Je pense à toi, puis je prends une bière. J'ai pas le goût de m'enfuir. J'ai pas le goût de m'enfuir. Tu me manques. Guys, what's up, peeps? What Moriarty or someone? Moriarty. The spot is his or her, but you know, hold this upgrade. I'm starting February this year. Not this week. But last week, yes. I have to call my father.
Votre correspondant n'est pas joignable pour un moment. Veuillez laisser un message après le signal sonore. Après ça.
See? My dad. Salut!
Salut!
Comment ça va?
Comment ça va?
Hey, en même temps.
Oui.
Oui. Comment ton œil? Ton œil va bien?
Oui, disons, l'entre comment tu es parti.
Ok, good. Good. Avant ça, qu'est-ce qui se passe de bon?
Ben, je peux pas faire grand-chose, c'est que...
Pas de nouvelles sur la Grèce?
Non, mais j'ai trouvé un stuff qu'on va pouvoir mettre.
Ben, c'est génial, ça.
En attendant.
Good. Comment ça va, Nat?
Ben, ça va bien.
Good. Et il a fait beau ces temps-ci?
Oui.
Fait que c'est bon, ça?
Toi, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Je dis que t'avais pas une...
Vous avez un rendez-vous?
T'avais une rencontre, oui?
Je vais même pas en parler, Estic.
Non.
Qu'est-ce qui est arrivé?
Non.
Papa, qu'est-ce que je veux dire? Je te jure, mais j'ai besoin que tu m'écoutes. Ben, c'est assez complexe. Jeudi ou mercredi, je sais plus. La semaine passée. Je reçois un appel du gouvernement. C'est Service Québec qui m'appelle.
Oui.
Service Québec, ils m'arrivent, puis ils me disent, ouais, ben, comme je t'ai dit, on va faire une formation, on pourrait l'aider à trouver un travail.
Oui.
Là, le lendemain, je reçois un appel de CGE. CJE, pardon. Centre Jeunesse Emploi.
OK.
Parce que là, je dis, ah, ben, c'est pas vraiment ça qu'on parlait, mais ok, je suis prêt à. Je voulais juste vous rencontrer parce que qu'est-ce que j'ai pensé? Et en fait, j'avais raison. Tu te rappelles la 32? Leur fameux centre d'emploi?
Oh, oui.
C'est pas le qui est fermé?
Oui.
Bon, ben, le centre jeunesse emploi,
Oui.
qui est au 723 La Chine. Non, je m'excuse. 723 Notre-Dame. C'est à La Chine.
OK. Fait que c'est entre la 7 et le 8.
Ouais, mais c'est mal fait esthétique parce que c'est une porte, il y a une espèce l'entrée du building est couverte par un arbre, est couverte par du feuillage.
Ouais.
Fait qu'il a fallu que je rentre par l'autre côté, puis j'ai dit, écoutez, je cherche cet endroit mais je le trouve pas. Elle a dit, ah oui, vous pouvez juste traverser. Fait que c'était un gros building, puis là, c'est eux qui vont prendre soin de tout le monde. Parce que la Chine, c'est petit. Mais en fait, le building il est super nice. Super nice. On va te rappeler un document qui est un petit peu un fichier comme de quoi que c'est comme un CV si tu veux. Mais dans leur dossier. J'arrive là-bas, la fille, qu'est-ce qu'elle me fait?
Non.
Elle me dit, moi je suis là pour. Après ça, elle dit, c'est quoi tu t'attends par rapport au rendez-vous? Ben j'ai dit, en fait, je suis pas très au courant de vos programmes que vous offrez. Fait que c'est sûr que j'aimerais plus d'informations là-dessus. Mais j'aimerais ça me trouver une formation. Parce que partir de l'école, c'est quelque chose que j'ai regretté beaucoup. Parce que je me rends compte qu'avec les diplômes que j'ai, le fait que je conduis pas, ça me pose beaucoup de problèmes. Fait que j'essaie d'avoir plus de cartes dans mon jeu de cartes.
OK, ça c'est parfait.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle me dit?
Non.
C'est pas. Attends une seconde. Elle me dit, c'est pas ça que je m'occupe, moi.
Bon.
Elle s'occupe de rédiger des CV, mais elle, qu'est-ce qu'elle fait? C'est important aussi. Elle fait la rédaction de CV. Elle fait les entraînements pour les entrevues. Puis elle t'apprend comment faire les suivis.
Mais parce que tu l'as déjà fait à un moment donné avec le chômage.
Mais oui. Non, mais je pense pas qu'ils l'ont écrit. Je pense pas qu'ils ont fait que. C'est pas nécessairement une formation. C'est pas une formation, on veut le montrer comment faire son CV pour avoir un diplôme, comme de quoi, de passer un cours.
OK.
Fait que pour moi, ils ont pas vu dans mon dossier que c'était déjà fait. Fait que là, la bonne nouvelle, c'est que c'est pas ça. Là, j'ai dit, elle dit, tu veux qu'on se voit encore? Là, j'ai dit, garde, j'ai dit, si tu penses que j'ai besoin, ça ferait plaisir de te revoir, mais c'est sûr que je cherchais plus une consultante. C'est pas une consultante, je m'excuse. Je cherchais plus une orientation.
Oui.
En tout cas. Fait que c'est ça. Mais en même temps, je peux pas arriver là-bas. Je peux pas lui dire comme, j'ai pas besoin de toi, je m'en vais.
Et là, pour qu'est-ce que le gouvernement, là, il t'avait dit, là?
Oui. Mais c'est sa collègue qui va me le dire.
Pour un cours?
Oui, c'est sa collègue qui va me le dire.
OK.
Mais la bonne nouvelle, c'est que les cours que j'ai pensés, il y a des formations pour les deux. Fait que j'aurais une carte, j'aurais un diplôme en fait. Qui va pas me garantir une job quand même, mais qui va me donner plus de chances de travailler là-dedans.
Ouais.
Tu comprends?
Et tu serais payé par le chômage?
Oui, je serais payé, j'ai le montant exact en fait.
OK.
Regarde pas. J'ai le montant exact, mais elle m'a dit ça la semaine passée. Elle m'a dit ça la semaine passée là.
Oui.
Fait que c'est soit 462 par semaine ou 472 par semaine. C'est un des deux.
C'est quand même mieux que qu'est-ce que tu gagnes présentement.
Oui. Puis là, je t'avoue que je sais pas si c'est brut ou net.
Non, mais ça, il parle de tout le temps pour les autres.
OK. Fait que je serais quand même en plus de 1000 par mois, puis ça me coûte de vivre, ça me coûte 900 par mois de vivre. Fait que tant que je suis pas dans le rouge, on s'en fout, là. C'est bon, ça?
OK.
Fait que c'est pas idéal, mais bon.
Je ne savais pas comment ça s'était passé.
Mais non,
hier,
moi j'arrive à la maison, j'ai dit, Chris, j'ai passé mon temps, moi.
Mais c'est genre, tu en avais déjà eu une formation comme
Je
ça.
sais, je sais. Mais encore, comme comme je te le dis, je suis pas arrivé là-bas, puis la fille, tu sais, était gentille, là. Je peux pas lui dire, regarde, j'ai pas besoin de toi. C'est pas poli.
Ouais.
Imagine que je dis ça, elle va voir sa chum, avec sa collègue, puis elle dit, ce truc de cul, ce gars-là, aide-le pas.
Ah oui, c'est ça.
On sait jamais, là. Il y en a des comme ça dans la vie, hein.
On sait jamais.
On sait jamais. Fait que là, j'en rencontre la semaine prochaine.
OK.
Mais en même temps, c'est parce que. Mais là, qu'est-ce qui est arrivé, là? C'est parce que j'ai reçu une version du premier coup de fil qui est Service Québec. Là, j'ai reçu une autre version du CGE. Il y a eu une erreur de communication entre les deux, c'est sûr. Tu sais?
Laquelle que tu vas suivre?
Ben. L'affaire, c'est ça, c'est l'affaire, c'est la CGE, si je peux avoir une formation là-bas. Parce que la CGE, c'est bien, parce que c'est la Chine, mais c'est. En même temps, moi, je suis pas là pour travailler, je suis pas là pour faire des amis, là.
Ah. C'est. Le vie que tu veux faire, c'est d'avoir comme un DEP dans un domaine.
Oui, mais là, qu'est-ce que j'ai commencé à voir beaucoup, là, qu'est-ce qui m'intéresserait sûrement, là, ça serait comment on appelle ça, fuck? J'ai le mot en anglais, mais je l'ai pas en français. Lui qui fait des vases, là,
Lui qui fait des ventes,
des vases.
des vases,
Ouais, des vases,
Ah.
des verres. C'est quelqu'un qui fait de la vitre.
ben, il n'y a pas grand temps de même attaché ici.
Oh, je sais pas. Mais tu sais de quoi je parle?
Oui, oui.
C'est ça que ça m'intéressait. J'ai vu des jobs, j'ai vu qu'il y avait un bel avenir, c'est quelque chose qui serait intéressant à faire, c'est quelque chose qui est physique. Mais aussi un petit peu artistique, c'est un petit peu plus. Comment je pourrais dire ça? C'est un peu moins structuré.
OK.
Puis avec le moins structuré, ça me ferait du bien. Parce que les structures, c'est difficile un peu plus. C'est un peu plus difficile pendant 8 heures. Sinon, elle m'a dit qu'est-ce que t'aimes comme de passe-temps? J'ai dit je fais beaucoup de vidéos. Elle m'a dit, elle dit s'intéresse à la photographie. Là, j'ai dit je sais pas, je sais pas. J'ai jamais pensé. Mais elle m'a dit ça pourrait être. Je trouve qu'on a beaucoup de demandes. Puis là, j'ai demandé.
La photographie?
Oui. Elle a dit, j'ai demandé ce que c'est au privé, parce que c'est. Photographie, c'est plus le mariage, c'est plus des choses comme ça, tu sais.
Oui. Et peut-être qu'on en a déjà parlé de cette affaire-là.
Ouais, c'est ça. C'est ça, mais elle me l'a replacé. Fait là, ce qu'elle m'a dit,
Non?
tu ne croiras jamais, c'est que. Elle m'a dit qu'elle a plus d'emplois, là. C'est pour des compagnies de bouffe. Tu sais, des affaires comme Loblaws, des affaires comme Maxi, des affaires comme IGA.
Oui.
Apparemment, il y a beaucoup d'emplois là-dedans pour leur circulaire.
OK.
Sauf qu'elle m'a avoué que c'est un peu. Maintenant, c'est un peu moins de photographie, là.
Oui, parce qu'avec toute la technologie qu'ils ont.
Ouais, c'est beaucoup des retouches. C'est beaucoup des retouches. Mais en même temps, c'est quelque chose quelque chose qui pourrait être intéressant. Il n'y a pas une routine là-dedans, c'est le fun.
Ah.
Mais en tout cas, regarde, je te rencontre ta collègue, mais en même temps, là, je te parle de ça, j'ai pas vu la collègue, j'ai pas eu ses opinions par rapport avec mon parcours, qu'est-ce qu'elle me verrait, c'est quoi mes options. J'ai juste vu une fille qui était pas là pour ça.
Ouais,
Tu sais?
c'est sûr.
Fait qu'est-ce que je te dis? Mais c'est pour ça que je t'ai pas appelé, je t'ai dit, garde, je veux dire quoi? Hop, j'ai vu la même personne.
Ah.
Comment ça?
Mais
Qu'est-ce que tu veux faire?
Il y a pas mal d'ouvrages aussi comme bricoleur, dans le
Briqueteur.
domaine oui, ben,
Ouais, c'est une bonne idée, ça.
dans le domaine de la construction, là,
Oh, papa, je te laisse, Jacob m'appelle.
OK, c'est bon. Bye.
Oh. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. We're doing one walk. We're having a wonderful day on this beautiful, beautiful day of 18 July 2025. What a day! I'm sorry there was no introduction of today. I had a crazy day. We did a longer TikTok live. I went to work today. It was rough. Plus, I had to upload video because I'm a dumbass. I upload a shit ton of videos before I go to work. So because what I do is I usually wake up, then go to work, and they haven't been uploading. So when I came back, my phone was full. So yeah, so I'm gonna be showing you the sunset. There's not really a sunset. There's nothing really to see. But at the same time, I'd rather show you nothing than show you something that you're not interested in. Does that make sense now? Cool. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to our show. We're doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 12th July, 18th July. The 2 became an 8, like this. The power of mental capacity. Very tired today. What a day. Today we're going to be doing some videos. I got a bunch of freaking videos to film, so should be fun, should be cool, should be spick and span. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So enjoy the non-sunrise, because yes, it's non-sunrise. And of course, we have a little bit of meat pie. I did take a little accent here. Was it racist? No. Was it culturally insensitive? Yes. Can I get canceled for that? Try to cancel me, bro. I'm a roach. I'm Papa Roach. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. We're doing walks. I'm having a wonderful day on this 18 July 2025. Shout out to Anna, who just made me laugh my ass off. So definitely a good girl. Intro time. Yes, we have meat pie. It's delicious. It's delicious. We also have a little bit of Mountain Dew. That's it. Now, no intro today. So even though my days almost finished, here's the intro that you possibly have been waiting for, possibly not, most likely not. So today we had work, we had uploading content, we did it live. Now, I'll be completely honest. Sorry, the live lately, I've been insane. Now, when I do say lately, I mean like yesterday and today. I usually do an hour, 20 minutes. But you guys have been amazing and present. It's fun to talk to you guys. It's really fun. So I've been doing some plus. Then we did. My apologies. A Gundam, which is also cool. And that's pretty much it. So guess what? That's pretty much it. So go to videos, then stream, and then sleep. Now tomorrow I'm not working, so Done. Oops. It's not working. I have to start you off alone. Yes. Don't blink, yink. Welcome to our show. Because doing well, having a wonderful day on this 18th July 2025. Today we are tasting a very exciting product. Exciting, not exciting. Exciting. It was pretty late. We had a busy day. Definitely need some caffeine. But luckily for me, we have a product containing caffeine. We are tasting Mountain Dew Reef Break Punch. Now, this I am super excited about because I think it was on Monday or Tuesday we tasted this one. Couche-Tard, which is a convenience store. Something like a gas station has released limited edition exclusive Mountain Dew for their store. Now, I have to be honest, I didn't see an ad for it, I didn't see anything for it. I saw a sort of a billboard, and it's not really a billboard, it's a it's just showing on their store. It's like a big, like, I don't know how you call it in English, pancarte, disclaimer, like some of an ads in front of the store. A big poster, fuck. When I call it like that, poster is good. And they say like it's exclusive. I didn't really see, I thought it was 3 flavored, it's not 3. Only found 2. And I didn't really see the flavor that they were offering. So, because we didn't really see the flavor that they were offering, I am figuring out right now that they're both Baja Blast. They're both Mountain Dew Baja. Now, there's a thing, right? They don't say Baja Blast, but I feel like every single Baja Mountain Dew is Baja Blast. It's also the same. But this edition, they said exclusive. Now, my problem is, it's possibly exclusive only to Canada or only to Quebec. There's possibly some place else in the world where it's not exclusive. So, I'm telling you it's exclusive. It is exclusive for me. You cannot go to another store and find them. That's what I mean, right? So now we have Mountain Dew Baja. The first one we had was Laguna Lemonade. Now we have Reef Break Punch. Now, I have to say, of course there's a comparison that's going to be made. And it doesn't feel fair because when we tasted this one, there was no comparison. But I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest. This one wasn't crazy good. It was okay. It wasn't amazing. It was good. And this one I was really excited to taste it. So this one I'm not that excited to taste it because the first one wasn't great. However, I'm going to be giving a lot of thought. There's a lot of things that I've noticed that I didn't notice the first time. So design wise, I think this one is absolutely phenomenal. You got a little octopus, which is kind of cool. We got the Reef Break. The Reef Break, what they did was really cool, is they show it. They're showing this raspberry. And the raspberry is red. Coral Reef are red and pink. You're right, absolutely. And then you do pineapple because is the sun. It's the beach. Where's the beach? We're watching Jersey Shore. Where's the beach? Now I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even notice that. The first one was lemonade, so lemon and mango. But there's a lemon here on the sun, and I didn't even notice. And this is the cool part. They did the same thing with a pineapple as a sun here. So I love that. I actually love that. They did Reef Break. Tropical Punch. This one is mango lemonade. Shit. I'm a bit more a fan of... I'm not a fan of Tropical Punch at all. But hey, when in Rome, let's do it the Roman. This might be my new Roman Empire. My new empire. Don't let me kill you, Anakin. My allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy. If you're not with me, then you're my enemy. Only a Sith deals an absolute. I'll do what I must. You will try. I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you. But if Star Wars just came like that, Nazarovia. It smells actually really nice. Really nice. I have to admit, I've never had pineapple and raspberry. I don't know why. not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. So, what is not great? You have the Mountain Dew blend. I know what you're saying, dude. What did you expect is Mountain Dew? Absolutely, but it's very strong. So you do have a Mountain Dew, and even though it's Baja, even though it's in a can, you still get the taste of not a Mountain Dew, but somewhat of a Mountain Dew. You have a Mountain Dew flavored with lemonade, mango, Mountain Dew flavored with pineapple and raspberry. However, the little bit of raspberry that you're tasting is amazing. Pineapple is also sweet. Pineapple is also sweet, but it has this little bit of tanginess, a little bit of bitterness. I'm not tasting it. I'm missing the raspberry too. The raspberry is one of those weird fruit that doesn't really go well with sweetness. You know? It's weird. Like, for example, I'm a huge fan of rhubarb. Because we're Canadian, right? I'm a huge fan of rhubarb. You're gonna see strawberry and rhubarb, which is two completely different fruit. When was the time that you saw a strawberry raspberry pie? Right? Blueberry, raspberry, blackberry, and strawberry are all berries. They should work together, right? Raspberry is a unique one. So, I'll be honest, I don't like this one. Weirdly enough, well, it's not that I don't like this one. There's no oomph to it. Go on Google and write oomph, right? Ask ChatGPT what's oomph. You see my picture, drinking this. There was no oomph. Is it bad? No. It's disappointing. But then, I mentioned this in the last video, which we did, which was 4 days ago, because today's Friday, right? I put myself in a position where I'm disappointed because the hype is real. The hype is self-made. I saw this product and I was like, holy shit, I need to taste it. And I'm going to tell you a secret, okay? I'm going to tell you a huge secret. This you can't tell anybody. You have to promise me that you won't tell anybody. If I took the time to see the flavor, I would have still been hype. Yeah. I don't know. Now, there's supposed to be a third one, and the third one is the best. Which sucks. But yeah. Anyway, you know what? I'm actually happy that we did this because, first of all, this is I saw something. And I was like, you know what? And the truth is, I'm not having a lot of money, right? We're not working that much. So because we're not working that much, we don't have that money. And I'm making, this is so much information. I'm making like 1,000 something per month, and it costs me 900 to live. So I have 100 extra every single month. Counting the tower, counting everything. Don't worry about it. So with the $100, the plan wasn't to buy Mountain Dew, and we bought it. However, there's a couple of things that has to do with this. I saw a promotion, because it's a promotion. Like, let's try it. Even if you don't have the money, let's try it. However, I will mention that they were selling 3 of those bad boys for $4.50, so $150 each, which is really good. Really, really good. You have 473 milliliters, which technically speaking is the normal can. Most can will be 473 milliliters. Yeah. Even the big Red Bull is 473. They just make it look bigger. So am I satisfied? No. Am I disappointed? Yes. Am I still glad that we tasted it? Absolutely. And hey, never forget. Not because I don't like something that you won't like it. So go ahead and try it out. Have some fun. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink. You should buy. Oh, for fuck's sake. You should buy Yink. I did a mistake. Did a huge mistake. I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 18 July 2025. Today we are talking about TikTok Live, and it's gonna sound like I'm freaking begging right now. I'm not. Lately, when I say lately, it's been the last 2 days. We've been doing very long streams, so 1 hour. Now, this is the thing with TikTok stream, okay? And this is gonna be a long subject, so take a seat. I'm sitting on a chair with a back seat, so it's amazing. I've mentioned this before. I mentioned how a reef breaking punch. My whole demeanor, or my whole opinion, on TikTok Live. There's a part of me that prefer TikTok Live to Twitch Live, and I know what and this is insane. Absolutely. There's a part of me that prefer it because there's a lot more people, or a lot more of my friends on TikTok than on Twitch, right? On Twitch we have one regular, and it's my boy Janice. So thank you, Janice. But we don't have regulars. Oh, well, that's not true. We have Golden Science 111. Golden Science has been going to stream for 3 weeks, a month, maybe? I don't know. So, this has been coming for 2 years, you know. So on Twitch I have one regular. However, on stream, and this, I'm going to talk about money for a couple seconds. I feel like money is super important because technically speaking, this is my video of why we've been going longer on TikTok, but it's also streaming in general. So on Twitch, I don't have donation, which is super cool because last year I made $300 and something just by Janice watching the ads. Now, there's a secret. There's a secret I'm going to tell you, okay? Don't tell other people. I have this computer. We have, because otherwise I'm playing the tower. So on a tree platform, on a tree, 2 phones, 1 tablet. So we have a computer, and I only have 1 Twitch account. So I go on another tab. So you have tab for guests. So for example, I'm gonna have a tab for Ink Vendetta. I'm gonna have a tab for Ink Vendetta Gaming. So I use that tab to go on Twitch. Now on Twitch, I'm not. I'm not logged in. So I'm a user. I'm a guest, I guess. What I'll do is I'll listen to the stream on mute, of course. Well, I'll listen to the stream and I'll see their own ad, so that way I make a bit more cash. So then at all time there's like 2 people watching the stream, and last year that got me $371. Now, if you took the time that I stream, if you divide it by the time that I stream, I'm making a couple cents an hour. However, it is from a corporate, right? So that's important. So incentively wise, wow, that was rare. 2 motorcycles going on each other side. Well, not on each other side, but each side, back and forth. I think I'm gonna sound like I'm fucking begging, but I think it's important. It's a behind the scene, but at the same time, it's something, right? It's just a way of talking, right? Incentive is a boss is gonna tell you, hey, I want you to stay, I'll pay you more. I'll give you an incentive to stay. I'll pay you more, I'll give you more benefit. So incentive for Twitch are cash. My apologies. Also, Twitch is also a lot easier to stream on. I can do 9 hours, 10 hours on Twitch. I used to be able to do 24 hours. I'm not able anymore. Fuck that. Not because I don't want to, but because I'm forcing myself, and I haven't forced myself in months. Which is a bad thing, it's a good thing, that's another video. This video is not long enough without me adding to this. So I come in and super stoked. You know what? I should be doing also uploading clips, because this is gonna be a long video and I have an hour, so I want to check out I want to work a little bit in between, right? There you go. There you go, that's perfect. This computer is amazing. Every single time that I close it, the Wi-Fi stops. That's actually cool. Because it's not downloading shit that I don't want downloaded. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh. We have legend herself on science. Hey, sorry, I've been MIA for a bit. I'm back home now, and I'm hoping to join one of your streams soon. Aw, that's so freaking sweet. No stress, no rush, no pressure. Glad you're back, and hope the move, because she helped her boyfriend move to a new place, went hella well. XX. There you go. So yeah, so like I was saying, it's actually quite important to think about the incentives. Your incentives are a sort of pros and cons, if you will. Usually, pros and cons are gonna only be about, is that Elden Ring? That is Elden Ring. Cool. Your pros and cons are gonna be for more. Incentives are more pros and cons. It's complex. It's a pro, but it's a condition. So hey, this is something good, but there's a price to it. You know what I mean? So yeah, but there's incentive. On Twitch, I've been able to stream because it's a game. It's fun. Even if there's no talking to the stream, I don't mind. I'm gonna be here. However, Twitch stream, and this is one of the only negative. And again, I'm not trying to be a victim. I'm not trying to get you to pity me. This is not a we have to talk videos. But TikTok Live is harder, dude. It's a lot harder because TikTok Live there's no interaction. There's only you, right? TikTok Live, when there's a lot of people, it's super nice. You know, there's nobody. It's rough. And TikTok Live also, like for example, right now, I'm making this video, and this video is right now, right? I know that nobody's gonna watch it, but I don't care. Why? Because the incentive behind it is nobody's gonna watch it today. But if Sunday I make it, this video will be there for people to watch, right? Incentive. Of course, you need incentive in life. I think it's amazing to do something, even if it's a passion, even if it's your dream. Your incentive is the dream for it to work, right? So with TikTok, it's a bit harder. Now TikTok is a lot more interactive than Twitch. A lot more interactive than Twitch. Like they're doing such a bang job as interactive. Today we had an amazing stream, and technically speaking, we had an amazing stream because you guys were part of it. I'm able to do poll. I'm able to do question. Then we talk about sex today, right? And see, with TikTok, it's a bit more nice because there's time where I've had people in my stream, and I'm such a sound like an asshole. There's time in my stream, and they're talking about XYZ. And I'm like, dude, there's an amazing game in front of you. There's an amazing story in front of you. This is important. When I'm on a live, there's more freedom when I'm on a stream. You know? Like that you have to talk about the game, but at the same time, if you talk to me about your fishing trips, as we're playing a game that is about a racing game, you know, it's a bit, you know, it's a bit hard for me to come back. It's at the same time it's hard, but it's easy. If I had to say it, I do that often, and this is my choice. There'll be people in my stream that are talking French, people are talking English. So I often talk French in my live while talking English. Now the problem with that is when you're watching it, it's hard. So when you're watching it, it's always a case of recording it. Because for example, right? Okay. So I made this Twitch stream, right? I'm going to do the version for Twitch with the version for TikTok, because they're both great version, and it's a great subject. The video was not supposed to be long. It was just supposed to be like, yo, we've been doing longer stream because you guys have been showing up. So thank you. It's an incentive. When you guys are there, it's easy to do. So if you want to do like longer stream, be there, and we'll get to some fun. We'll have some fun together. But now that I'm talking about it, fuck it. Let's go deep dive. See, it's all about recording. So for Twitch, I have a game. Okay, I have a game now. For example, if somebody, this is very hard to ask to your community, but at the same time, it's so complex. You ask your community. For example, there's this guy, right? And he loves, I don't know, he loves Pokemon. He's gonna come to a stream to talk about Pokemon, right? And then he wants to focus on Pokemon. He wants to watch a video about Pokemon. If I start talking about Cooking Mama, which is a video game that is amazing, if I start talking about Final Fantasy, I'm gonna be like, this is not what I came in for. My favorite, or one of my favorite content creator for gaming, and I'll get some hate. It's Invictus. I'll get him hate for it because the guy cheated. So Invictus plays a game called The Binding of Isaac. The Binding of Isaac is an amazing game. We have to play it. I'm gonna go get some light. I'm gonna eat this. You understand? Like, before I continue with Invictus, I forgot to do this. Talk about one of the games that I love the most, okay? 2 games. My apologies. What a game man can do. 2 games that applies to this are very simple. The first game is The Tower. What you're playing. The reason why I love The Tower is because there's no narrative. I can talk about whatever I want, whenever I want, and you get it, right? And you get it. A game like Fortnite, I am streaming another Fortnite because it's so free to play. Not free as a cash, but free as a you can basically talk about everything and anything, right? And that's something that's interesting. But again, that's super narrative. For example, I'll take one of the best game narratively speaking. I'll say Walking Dead Telltale. The Telltale game would be so freaking cool because the Telltale games are basically a movie. So you go through the story, you have to make choices. You have to make like X choices, square choices, triangle choices. And then depending on which choices you make, you have a scenario. The scenario itself. For example, there's a story and you have to talk about something. You have to talk to someone else about something. It's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a mess, if I'm saying so myself. Right? Okay, cool. That being said, Invictus, what he does, he plays Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac is super easy story, right? There's a lot more. It's about a kid who gets bullied, who is supposed to be the spawn of Satan, right? But he's not. Well, he's okay. So he's like Goku, or he's like Hellboy. Could have been the spawn of Satan, but he was a good kid, right? Binding of Isaac is your mom wants to kill you, to make sacrifice to prove that she's religious to God, right? So you have to escape your mom, and then you have to kill her at the end because she's the evil one. I'm gonna give you a big spoiler. She's answering to a god, but she's not answering to a good god. The god that she's answering to is a bad guy, and then it makes you righteous. So we'll do every single playthrough that he does. He'll do 45 minutes. That's not true. Some of them are 30 minutes, some of them are an hour 20. What he'll do is he'll do a playthrough from A to Z every single day, and he'll talk about the subject, which is really cool, right? But then again, it's complex because you have to find a subject every single day, and you have to find the context of every single subject every single day that allows you to to be talking for that long, right? And that's not easy. So for Twitch, for somebody that's recording them, it's a bit harder. It's a bit harder because you want to be watching Pokemon stream, you want to be talking about Pokemon, right? It's a bit harder. For TikTok Live, it's a lot easier because you have freedom, technically speaking. But at the same time, it's a bit harder because on Twitch, I'm talking to the person who's watching the stream, or I'm talking about the game. On TikTok, there's 7 people that want to talk about 7 different subjects. Today, I'm so fucking happy. I'm so proud. We had Anna, who kind of led the discussion, and she's somebody that I care about, somebody that I like. So the fact that she carried the subject was kind of cool, because it's like, you know what? You want to talk about that today? Okay, let's do this. Let's talk about that today. It's complex because there's always this question of how much is too much for a content creator. For example, this person is somehow or somewhat taking control of the stream with their story. It's like, hey, let's talk about what I want, let's talk about what I want, let's talk about what I want, right? And as a content creator, like, well, this is not the subject of the video, or this is kind of my stream, so you have to be careful with that, right? To me, it doesn't happen often, and to me, my apologies. My apologies. And to me, when it does happen, I'm able to, you know, when it does happen, I'm able to be interesting nonetheless. But on a TikTok, on a Twitch stream, that's a problem. If you're playing a game and people want to see that game, want to hear about that game, on a TikTok is actually really easy to. It's really easy to fix the problem. The problem is with TikTok, you can download your VODs, so your art, you can archive your live. What you do is you screen record them. Now again, we have the lifesaver of being able to lower the quality of the TikTok. We're doing this for 2 things. We're doing this lower quality of recording for the tower, which is only only place that I'm leaving on YouTube. Police. I told you there's a lot more police in the stream. No, I was wrong. It's an ambulance. You guys are calling it ambulance? It's here too. I don't know. So I only do this for the tower and for TikTok Live. Both of these are only for YouTube. The TikTok Live, what I like to do is I like to archive it on YouTube, and that's pretty much it. I'm not sure about the legality of it. Like, it's complex. It's so fucking complex because there's some people out there, and I'm not judging. You do whatever you want. There's people out there gonna take a whole stream. They'll do for example, there's this guy on TikTok. He's doing a 2-hour stream with addicted caffeine, and I'll do a screen recording for 2 hours. Then I'll have his YouTube video, and then I'll upload it. This to me is wrong. This is my content, so technically speaking, I should be allowed to have ownership of it, right? But no, you don't, because you're using the platform to spew the message, or to spew the video. So because you're using a platform, you're on their domain, and because you're guess what? Fucking mosquito, I got you, bro. Because you're using the domain, technically speaking, it's like a renter. I'm living in an apartment. When I produce content on TikTok and on YouTube, I'm living in an apartment. This is my space. I can do whatever I want. However, there's rule to follow, and I can get kicked out. This is what I'm trying to say. So, for both, they're super, but at the same time, and I'm gonna be honest, TikTok is a lot more fun to stream at, because there's so many incentives. For example, there's incentive for like, hey, let's vote for something. Now, technically speaking, there's also something for Twitch, which is channel points, which is, if you're a big streamer, these channel points are super nice. Like, and sound alert, or a lot of shit, right? And that's actually super nice. On TikTok, it's easier though. On TikTok. And again, the problem with that is TikTok is an application. It's an application made for mobile, so you can control everything from mobile. You don't need a computer. Twitch is from a computer. We're talking about OBS, we're talking about Stream Elements, understand? So yeah. So let's come back to the main subject at hand. For the TikTok, it's been super freaking nice to film, because you guys have been legit super kind. You guys have been legit a good crowd. And I'm talking about this for 2 days, and it sucks because am I able to have stream like this often? Yes. Like, for example, yesterday, And this is me being honest, and I know that it's not nice to say, but if it wasn't for you guys, and I'm not trying to put pressure, if it wasn't for you guys, I would have not done an hour 12 yesterday. I think it's an hour 12, I'm not sure. Today I did an hour 2. I would have done it, right? And again, yesterday was more Janice. Janice came in for 40 minutes, and without necessarily leading the conversation, I was like, hey, what about this, right? And then we into the subject. So, because I think I need you guys. But I'm using you guys for a little bit of a, what should we call it? A little bit of a guidance, I guess, but not guidance is not the right word. Structure is the right word. You want to talk about this? Okay, let's talk about this. That's actually a good subject. Today, I had a subject, Anna liked it, so, well, Anna, and again, I care about just a lot. I care about Anna Lost, you know? And then at the same time, on TikTok, the main source of this is the regulars. They're coming in. And the regulars are such a nice break because, for example, on TikTok, I have this issue where, well, it's still complex because on Twitch, I have this issue where, for example, if you're coming in and I didn't have people for 3 hours, I'm not going to notice you come in. Because I stop paying attention. And I'm like, oh, wait, you're there. Okay, let's talk, right? Or I'm in the middle of a little cutscene, so I can't really talk. The people coming in, the regulars, like, for example, Connor, lovely girl, they'll come in, Andrew, they'll want to have a small talk, which is super cool. The two of them is more small talk. Connor yesterday asked his first question, so I was super proud of the guy. And it's a case of coming back to reality. Come back to the structure. You're not in your own head, you're doing it live. So that's good. That's really good, actually. But yeah, so with it 1 hour, and at the same time, you see, it's so nuts because we're talking about incentive. What is the incentive of being live on TikTok? What is the incentive of being live on Twitch? Right? And this is so crazy because I could do a video. I could be making content, I could be uploading content. There's a billion things I can do. I have the luck, or I'm cursed, with always having something to do. I'm so happy because lately it's been cold. This phone, for 3 days, used to overeat. Now it doesn't. Now, because I said it's gonna overeat for sure, but fuck it. It's been going on for 28 minutes, so I'm good. Because at the same time, the problem with this is because it's overeating, the nature corn is gonna stop every single time. It's annoying. Then I have to put it on TikTok, and I have to wait until TikTok upload. That way, I can have. But TikTok is actually cool because they'll let you merge videos. So instead of using a video editing tool, you're using the video editing and TikTok. Then you just have to download it, right? From the quality of TikTok, which is good. Yeah. It's just nuts. It's just nuts. It's just nuts because since I always have something to do, I literally have to make a schedule. So a schedule is good because you're structuring what you're doing. You say, okay, well, guess what? From this time to this time, you're doing something. But then you guys come in, and I'm like, no, I don't want to stop the shoot now. I want to have some more fun. And now we're having a half an hour more. Am I half an hour close to complete chaos in my schedule? No. Or in a day, every single half an hour counted for? Yes. The thing with my schedule is I can take breaks, but there are 10 minutes here and there, you know. So yeah, so that counts. That's pretty much it. Before we end, because we could end here, I have to put myself in your shoes. I'm a content creator. Oh my god, I sound presumptuous. As a viewer, it's also more fun. See, when I see you guys, and I have such a hard time, and this is more so a private talk, this is more so my perception, this by no means, this is by no means an attack to you guys. I have such a hard time thinking, okay, well, people are fucking, I got 9,000 followers on TikTok. How many of them, It's because at the beginning I didn't like TikTok. It's not, it's not that I didn't like TikTok. Okay, for example. So what happened is I discovered YouTube because this was one of the only video platform. I discovered Twitch because I was listening to Kid Boga. And Kid Boga was like, hey, let's see more of my video, come on Twitch. So I got to see Kid Boga. TikTok was what? TikTok was, that's, you know what? TikTok, I actually had some good people to start with. I had Joker, who was a mental health advocate, but also specialized itself in cosplaying the Joker from Dark Knight movie, the Heath Ledger version, not the Jared Leto, nor the Jack Nicholson version. Or the Joaquin Phoenix. I forgot about Joaquin Phoenix. Even though his Joker feels very different than... I didn't see the second one. Because I didn't want to see something with Lady Gaga in. Sorry, lady. Sorry, Gaga. I had him. I had... give me a sec. Oops. Sorry, I had to scratch the good old sack. I had the Liana Cozy, Liana, Connor, and Cozy, which is a family channel. I had a bunch of TikToker, but at the same time, it wasn't something I was super interested in. TikTok at first was more so like a Musical.ly, so people dancing, and I didn't like TikTok because I'm gonna be an asshole, but YouTube felt like everybody's platform. TikTok felt very popular. It feels very like, hey, who do you know? Are you popular? Are you pretty? That's what it felt like. It felt like a club, right? I didn't care about it. Then I had success with the gaming on TikTok because somebody told me, hey, put your clips on TikTok, which is amazing Ed. And I reached out, I fucking love you, bro. It's been a while. He told me, put your clips on TikTok. It's working really well. With simple game, which is Elden Ring in 2021, or I want to say June, July 2021, I had 1,000 followers with only that. My first 1,000 followers was Elden Ring only. Fuck. Which is nuts, which is insane. Right? Then I started caring about TikTok because of getting more views. And again, TikTok, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But I didn't like it at all. But if I could get more views, I could promote it to YouTube. So I took care of it, right? And then I started seeing some live from people. I was like, oh, this is fucking interesting. And TikTok is dangerous because TikTok will put videos that are a couple minutes long. Even on the main channel, most of my videos are cut to 3 minutes because they're like, yo, your videos are too long. We're going to take away. This is a true story. We're going to take away your right to upload longer form of content because every single... Oh my God. And you know what's the worst thing? TikTok saw my page. And they're like, okay, well, let's help this guy. Let's help this guy. For like a year right now, I'm losing followers. I get less and less views. Now, ultimately speaking, I'm still getting a lot more than some people, which is I'm happy for. But TikTok are basically like, yo, homie, you need some help, bro. You need some help, homie. So then what he did. What is that? Good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, perfect. I need to check out something. Because my boy gonna do a live tonight. See? You know what's insane? This is so apropos. This is technically... And this is gonna be so fucking sad, but I don't care. See, yeah, so TikTok was like, hey, we're gonna lower your video to 2 minutes. So then I started seeing some content, and I was like, yo, most of my time that I waste per day is on TikTok because I'm watching videos. And I'm like, oh, this was a minute, let's watch another one. No, let's watch another one. And then I'm realizing that it's been an hour. And it's like a spell, and you're under it. But then TikTok wasn't there for only for that. It was the battle. It was the lives. It was so nice. I'm watching YouTube Live, which is a platform I prefer. I prefer YouTube to TikTok. And I'm still like, no, TikTok Live battles or TikTok Live are better. I'm saying battle because this is what I'm watching a lot. I'm watching, most of the TikTok Live I'm watching are live. Just because it's more fun. Because there's some drama. I think we're all whores to drama. So I was gonna say, this is absolutely sad. One of my biggest regrets as a content creator is not really giving space to French in my content. I'm doing better lately, but I'm still not giving enough French. It's part of me. I feel like a dude that was ashamed of his roots, which is not the case. But I still regret it. And that I never made an effort. When it comes to YouTube, I can tell you possibly 3 to 4 French, Canadian, Québécois content creator. Okay, that's not true. I can tell you at least. Okay, you know what? That's crazy. If it was before, if it was before TikTok, I could have tell you 1 or 2. Now I can tell you 10, 12, maybe 15, maybe 20. They're all from TikTok. You understand? And on TikTok, they kind of force me. They're kind of like, yo, you live in this neighborhood, we'll get you. No, we'll not get you, but we'll make you watch people that you're in your neighborhood. And I started seeing some French Canadian, and I didn't change channel. And there you go, I'm watching French Canadian content. So yeah, what this video is about is in a perfect world, and this is such a odd thing to talk about because I don't know. I don't think I would. This is honestly what I'm thinking. I don't think I would do whole days of content. Oh no, sorry. I would do whole days of live. I'm seeing a lot of people that do live for the whole day. I don't think I would do that. However, I could do like a week or 2 or a month per year of mostly live. See, there's a shift that's coming up. I'm gonna do more live. Like, the reason as to why this is so fucked up, when I started making content, all my content was Twitch stream. Oh my god, I streamed more in 1 year. In my first year on Twitch, so from 9th May 2021 to 9th May 2022, I streamed more in that year than I streamed in the 3 following years, which is 9th May 2025. I streamed more in 1 year. So I wasn't making content other than that. Right? That's insane. How insane is this? How insane in the membrane is this? But then if that's the way to go, that's the way to go. See, and then the problem is, sometimes when I do a stream, I'm going to be watching over the window. I'm going to be like, I don't want to stream, I want to do some content. Right? Which is why we're doing so much videos. That way that kills the batteries, and I'm like forcing myself to stream. I don't know. The reason why we're streaming less is because this is as interesting, if not more interesting to me, to make videos. There might be a point where TikTok lives are more interesting than making videos. And then when that point arrives, what am I doing? Do I go full-time live? I don't know. See, I started this video 20 minutes ago with incentive, which is also super important. You know the main incentive right now, right? To make content, absolutely. What if I told you that a simple fact, okay, this is very important, I'm going to be finishing on that because it's already a long video. What if I told you that the main principle of that, which is, again, increasingly important. Would I do live, TikTok live, if I could record it? No. And this is something that's kind of crazy because when I started on Twitch, my very first stream of Twitch, I created my YouTube channel the day I created my Twitch. Yeah. So that was the plan. That was the plan the whole time, to upload to Twitch, to upload to YouTube what I did on Twitch. On TikTok, the same thing. Before I started, I said, okay, how do I do it? TikTok will allow you to download the live, but they won't allow the comments to show up. So you'll have me talking. And the problem with that is there's no problem. If you want to have the video, it's still a video. The main problem with that is, for example, I'm going to be reading a comment and I'm going to be entering the comments, but you don't know what I'm talking about. This guy was talking about tomato, now he's switched to apple. What happened? Well, when you asked about apple, but you just don't see it. So the fact that we can record TikTok live, put it on my channel, makes the whole thing worth it. But hey, what do I know? Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Shit. There's a lot of bugs tonight. Whoa. Go to the bathroom. What did I do? Ugh, nasty. Silver and blood. Okay, good. Nice. Okay. My Atlantis.
The one that runs on a smartphone.
Okay. I have this. Helped. Bye. Blink, yink. Welcome to the show. Continuing up, having a wonderful day on this 18 July 2025. Yes, it's dark. This is my last video of the day, so of course, gotta answer what's her face? Kate Lee. Blink, yink. I can continue to do it. Okay, oh, so sorry. Whoa, that was a mouthful. I can continue to duet. This is why I like her. She's cool. I can continue to duet the duet so it can be a duet. Well, guess what happened? This is becoming a cycle, right? So I talked to my my fortune teller, right? And what you're saying, dude, that's not the professional that you need to see. Fuck you. And my fortune teller told me this very morning, a cycle will be broken, bringing you 45 minutes of bad luck. You're going to be responsible for that if it happens. So I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what not to do. Okay? So do whatever the fuck you want. Just, you're going to have it on your conscience. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. And you should print that and put it under your fridge. I can continue to duet. Continue. Oh, this is when you know she's English and I'm French. Ugh. I can continue to duet the duets so it can be a duet. Tongue twister Gen Z version. Blink.
I turned to her and I asked, "Is there anything else you'd like to say?" What'd you like to say? Stephanie took this.
And he said, "Is there anything else you'd like to say?" It has been a rough few weeks. This is our 4th time moving locations. One of them was completely unrelated to the case, and the rest of the times that we've... And I just remember feeling so gutted.
Part 1. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Okay. Something to watch later on. Don't blink, bye, yink. Welcome to the show. Okay, so doing well. Having a wonderful day on this 18th July 2025. Today we're talking about the wonderful game that is Silver and Blood. So yes, it's gonna be some ass kissing. Before we start, I am not sponsored. I haven't been told to tell you guys how amazing this game is. I'm gonna fix something because it's bothering me. The pleasure of working at night is the quietness of the city. However, the lighting of the house beg to differ. So Silver and Blood. It's a game that we started a month ago. It goes fast. We've been playing Silver and Blood for a month. Now, I'm going to tell you guys why we start playing the game. I'm going to be starting to tell you guys a couple of reasons as to why I play the games. I'm going to be telling you guys about something that it can improve. And I'll give you my general thoughts. Sounds great? Let's begin. So, one of my most popular, successful playthrough, because yes, I'm a content creator, I think being successful is something we all aim for, or having some fun. Now, in some cases, you can have both. One of them that managed to do both was Tokyo Ghoul Break the Chain. The reason why Tokyo Ghoul Break the Chain was so popular on the channel was because I was one of the first to record it. So when the game Silver and Blood, now, just to be frank, we don't play Tokyo Ghoul Break the Chain anymore. Kind of, it's a great game, but they're a bit lacking in development. So they already reached a level max, which is crazy. And that's pretty much it. That's their only reason. So what they're doing is, this is a whole story that has nothing to do with Silver and Blood, but what they did is they reached the level to max. So now you have to actually do some team of people that not only do you like mosquito. See the fucking thing. It's okay, we'll fix it after. Not only the people that you like, but you have to do teams that work together. And sometimes it's characters that you don't like. Tokyo Ghoul is a very emotional game for me. So, the fact that we had that, I was like, no, I don't want to play at this guy, even though he's the strongest, because I don't like him. So I switched. And then I saw Silver and Blood. And I gotta say, it looked amazing. Silver and Blood looked so good that I started out. Now, Silver and Blood was a crazy thing because it came at the same time as a bunch of games. Silver and Blood came at the same time as Persona X, came at the same time as Umame, which is a racing game that is super cool. And I was like, fuck. Give me a sec. I don't even know if I got it. I don't think I got it. Allergic to mosquitoes, so these are, well, not allergic. I have a small allergic reaction. That's not a big deal. It might be a big deal if 1,000 of them bite me or suck my blood, which is possibly why we're playing Silver Blood. I would have a problem. So Silver Blood came in and I was like, okay, well, let's try it. It looks great. I'm gonna take a little lie to you guys. Last year, if you asked me to play this game last year, I would have not have played it. Because last year I was at home, unemployed. Well, employed, but taking advantage of a system called unemployment, which is a system that when you leave your job, you have a couple of months, up to a year of time to find another job, and the government will help you financially. So we use that, and I was streaming a lot. But this time we're working, and we're working for a place that's kind of far. So mobile gaming are actually important. Why? 3 reasons. Mobile gaming is a way to pass the time and bus. And I'm at work for 8 hours, so there's a dead time I want to play a game, right? So Silver and Blood was one of the games that I want to try. There's been a bunch of games that I gave up on. Tower of the New God, Frontline 2, Sword of Convaleria. There's a bunch of games that I gave up on. Not because they're bad, but because I want to do something. Silver and Blood suffer from being a clone of so many more games. They're a gacha. So Silver and Blood, and what I'm going to say is going to be very truthful. Again, I'm not here to chill the product. I'm not here to tell you that, oh my god, this is the best product you'll ever had. I'm giving you my opinion. A lot of games are like Silver and Blood. They're a gacha. So you have the gacha system, you have teams, you have an arena, you have a way to get AFK. Silver and Blood just does it better. Silver and Blood feels like a big budget games. And I'm gonna be honest, Silver and Blood main quality, and I know it's a shitty quality to talk about, but I'm gonna talk about it. The main pro of Silver and Blood is that even though it is like so many other games, you're playing it. You're playing it. You're playing it. There's 10 games like Blood and Silver out there. You're playing this game, right? So why is it better? Well, first of all, the animation is better. The animation is great. The characters feels very cool. What I love about the game is every single character has a story. Even though that's not important. Right now we're doing the Silverado, which is the boat, and we have the captain, and we have William. So we don't have Bob, which is also a member of the crew, but Bob could become later. There's an arena. What I like about Silver and Blood is the castle. The castle, which gives you access to multiple things. Transfusion, which is your basic level. You have level, and then instead of training some people, what you can do is you put higher level characters, and then the lower level characters will get that level. They'll have a transfusion of power, if you will. There's other, for example, the Vassal. They have these banners, which is super cool. My first gacha was Arknight, and it really feels like Arknight, which is a great thing. The story in itself, it's not only great, but it's... So, for example, right? And this is going to be very important. I'm going to say that the show that I am right now is a Sherlock Holmes kind of things. Is it my thing? Not really, but it's kind of nice. The last one we did was a time traveling. See, once again, Silver and Blood suffer from not being original because there's time traveling. However, the way they do it is perfect. The way they do it is absolutely phenomenal. And because they do it in such a phenomenal ways, it's an original content done well. See, let's talk about this. Let's take a slasher, right? Let's take a slasher. You guys remember the slasher from the 80s? Yeah, yeah. You want to know why Art the Clown is the only successful modern day slasher? Because it did things differently. As simple as that. So Silver in Blood does things differently enough for you to be like, yo, I'm actually really liking this. The system is a bit unjust. I'll be honest. It's very hard. It's very, very hard. For example, we're playing 2 games right now. We're playing Gundam and playing this game. Gundam is a lot easier to increase your. The question isn't characters. The question is increasing your characters. It's very minimal, right? Now, what you're gonna do is you'll increase your characters little by little, but the minimality of it is very low. For example, I'm increasing characters. Yesterday, I was at 15,000, and I've been playing for a month. Today, I'm at 16,000. So we're only increasing by 1,000. Now we're catching up with this story. The story says a recommend battle power of 1,300. We're at 1,600, so we're very close. However, there's a cool thing with that. You cannot be overpowered. So there's always this needing of. In Gundam, we have a team. So in Gundam, which is another game we're playing, there's a series and there's a free squad. The series is the Gundam that are in that series. And the free squad is whatever you want. The free squad are all level 100. The free squad are all upgraded to the max. Because they're all the way to the max, they can take care of the whole thing by themselves. Silver and Blood won't do that. And Silver and Blood, what's really cool is, right now, we are at maximum level for a lot of my units. We're level 80. So what you need to do, you need to have multiple shards of the same thing. Now, the cool thing is there's so little character right now that we have. So the rarity, the red rarity is the rarest. We have a couple. The gold, we have every single gold, and we have them to maximum level. Because we have them to maximum level, it's never a problem of it's never a problem of I'm missing charts. However, the red one, which are really worth it. I don't have 5 characters. So why am I saying 5 characters? Because your squad is 5 characters. We don't have 5 characters that can pass level 80. If I would want to continue upgrading my guys, I would have to find a shard for a level 80. Now, technically speaking, we did. The problem came on Wednesday. Today's Friday. And we fixed the problem on Wednesday. So I had a second shard for a Mystic, which is a red. A character that I don't like. There's no reason for why I don't like it. Just don't like the design. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, the problem would fix. Otherwise, the story is really good. The story, it's really, really good. There's so much work put into it. There's so much love put into it. They do animation. They do a little anime. The story in itself isn't that big. There's 6 Moonbless. We are at 2. We're going to be doing our second one soon. So yeah, so Silver in Blood is a game. Once again, I hope I wasn't an asshole. The plan is not to be an asshole. Again, there's 7 people in the same street that are selling pizza. Holy shit. 2 in the same leg. Whoa. There's 7 people selling pizza. You're gonna go for the one that sells the best pizza. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a question of what you want to buy, right? And you should be able to buy whatever you want to buy. Otherwise, what's the point? What is the freaking point? Silver in Blood is the same as all of those pizza, but it's just better. It's just better. So play the best. And at the same time, I feel bad saying this, but Silver in Blood is so new. It's fun to play. I started this video with a game called Tokyo Break the Chains, okay? Tokyo Break the Chains I've played for 7 months. Would I play again today? No. And it's something that she said that because we just came back to Art Night today. However, did I have fun during the 7 months? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. That's what matters. Have fun. Enjoy life. Anyway, that's enough. Love you guys. Take it easy. I'm gonna go in because I'm getting destroyed by mosquito. Peace. Don't blink as you blink. Okay, look up there, show. Okay, so doing well, so having a wonderful day on this gorgeous, and I mean gorgeous, full of mosquito. 18th July 2005. You can tell that I'm not good at killing mosquito. Call me a Buddhist. Today, talking about Gundam, which is a gaming. Talking about Gundam, which is kind of cool because we're talking about Gundam with the app. So of course, your boy completely forgot to do something. So the plan for this video, I love doing a plan for the video. We're gonna be doing the recap of the event. Can we finish the event today? The event itself wasn't long. I would say take a 3 hours maybe. I don't know where it is though. I don't know where it is. I'm going to be recapping this. Mobile Suit Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn, SD, The Awakening, Brave Battle. We're looking for Thunderbolt. Yes, sir. Holy shit, that's so nice. Yeah, it was released in 2015. Thunderbolt. Plot. It's not going to go to the original anime. Earth Federation. Yes, this is it. This is it. I'm going to be recap it. I'm going to be recapping it, which is super cool. Super freaking cool. So I'm not about the event. I'm going to talk about the current state of Gundam, and that is pretty much it. So Gundam right now is super fun. I'm going to be honest and say this is possibly my favorite freaking game that I'm playing on mobile. On mobile is important. On mobile. Reason as to why. We're doing really good. Like today, I draw a very good characters, which is Thunderbolt, the good guys. So the Gundam, the Gundam, which is basically a full armor Gundam, which looks amazing. We also draw a Yeo Fleming with it, which is kind of cool. So right now, we've been playing the game for 3 weeks, but we've been playing the game for much more time because I mentioned before we did a playthrough. The event right now is, in my book, a perfect fucking event. Why? There's not a lot of story. So what happened is, there's not a lot. That's so tough. There's not a lot of story. So you can do it in 4 hours. Yeah, 14 days. We're taking a break from Gundam because even Thunderbolt, the story in itself wasn't that great. We're gonna come back into what I thought about the Thunderbolt event, and we're gonna talk about the story and shit like that. I didn't find it that interesting. To me, the first was much better. The second was much better, which is Seed. There was a lot of much better anime. Trying to kill the mosquito because they're annoying. Okay, shit. I should go in, huh? Should go in. Fuck it. Come on, Ink. Don't be a pussy. So Thunderbolt in itself, to me, felt a lot darker. We're talking about literal a dead squadron where there's people that missing limb, handicapped people. The main character, to be part of a best Gundam, he lost everything. Except for one arm. They're asking him, hey, you want to pilot this Gundam? It's the strongest Gundam we have. He says yes. So what they do is they take out his arm. He literally cut his own arm to merge with the Gundam better. It's crazy. And then at the same time, with this one, the problem was you don't really know who's a good guy. They're just two guys fighting. Again, the problem with that is they're literally using children. It's basically the war. After the war, Gundam Thunderbolt is a very dark Gundam. There's mention of drugs. There's literal people dying. They're sending kids to the war because there's no more fighter. Everybody died. They're sending kids, and you know what they call them? Cannon fodder. Cannon fodder is the expression used in war as a meat shield. So you're basically putting somebody in front of you that is less talented, less of a good soldier. And what you're doing is you're gonna get the bullets from the cannon, which is basically what they're saying here. Yeah. Fuck, I'm gonna go in. Fuck that. Are you kidding me? Fuck that. I just got bitten. Which is not a big deal, but still. Not a big deal. Now, how much you want to bet that some of them follow me? A bunch. Okay, so Thunderbolt itself is a bit too dark for me. See? I love being a dark anime. At the same time, it was just too dark. There's no hope in Thunderbolt. There's no good guys. There's no bad guys. There's no hope. That was a bit, but the event in itself was so good because you put a 4 hours event instead of 14 days where you can skip. You can go back and get the pieces from it. There's boss battle where you can get pieces for some of the strongest Gundam. You wanna know why they're so good? Because they're the rarest rarity. So fuck drawing. You're literally able to get them. Also the developments are super easy, super freaking easy. So yeah, so this event, although the talking, the narrative wasn't great, the rest is bomb. The rest is amazing. So that's number one. Number two, the current event. Oh, technically speaking, we unlocked everything, which is good. There's over 12 different series you can do. We did 4 of them. We finished 4 out of 12. Now, out of the 12, there's one that's recollection, so it doesn't count. So there's 11, we finished 4, which is pretty good. The game is going well. We're having a lot of fun. It's more so grinding, but at the same time, it's a perfect game. It's a perfect game. You don't get tired of it. And if you can get tired of it, you're just sweeping. The problem, what I'll say, one of the problems that I'm finding is the sweeping is not good. Why? Because the sweeping doesn't level up your characters. So it just feels useless. That's my opinion. Oh, I was gonna finish this video. Fuck. We still have to recap Thunderbolt. This is one of my opinion. So now we have the the Wikipedia article. So let's see what we're gonna be reading. The plot. Okay, cool plot. Series takes place concurrently with Mobile Suit Gundam during the 1-year war, but it's not kind of close to the original anime. Oops. And UC. I don't know what that is. The 79, which is the first Mobile Suit Gundam. The Federation, Moore Brotherhood, and the Principality of Zeon, the Living Dead Division, engaged into a fierce battle in the Thunderbolt sector. A show zone littered with debris from destroyed space colony, named for its frequent electrical discharge. Since the outbreak of the war, Zeon Force has secured the Thunderbolt sector as a vital supply route for the Zeon-aligned Abaku trade fortress. The story focused on Federation soldier Io Fleming as he battled Zeon best sniper Daryl Lorenz. Io Fleming in this one is kind of the good guy, but he's an asshole. He's an asshole. And Daryl Lawrence is a coward because he's using a sniper. The two guys, I don't care about Daryl. Daryl feels a bit... Daryl... Such a shame. Such a shame. Io Fleming is an asshole. Daryl is a dude that wants to get recognized. He wants to be the best soldier possible. He wants to get medal. He wants to get honor. He's focused on being the best soldier possible. However, it's not that interesting. Anime. Okay. Episode. Part 2. No. I can't tell you. Films. The reference. Yeah, so they recapped the episode. Yeah. I can read it for you if you want. Want to read it? Okay, let's read it. It's not that much. Part 1. The Moore Brotherhood Beehive flagship launches the squadron of GM Gundams with the Thunderbolt sector to break through the Principality of Zeon defenses. Oh, before we continue, I want to add something. What I really enjoyed is they're reusing Gundam. So Zaku 1 is Zaku 1 Thunderbolt, and he's a completely different design. That I actually really enjoyed. That I really like, because you don't have to be original to be entertaining. To break through the principality of Zeon defense, he shot down by the Living Dead Division and their big gun unit, Io Fleming, who managed to reject from his GM, gun down a Rick Dom pilot for commanding the mobile suit and returning to the Beehive with the sniper location data. He's then assigned to the pilot the new full armor gun prototype. We got it today. We got it. Which he uses to flush out 3 big gun units. Living Dead Division ace sniper Daryl Lorenz vow to avenge his fallen comrade and kill EO. Second, during the full armor Gundam's second sortie of the Thunderbolt sector to once again confront Daryl narrowly escapes after throwing a crack grenade at the Gundam. He loses his left arm in the process, as the Living Dead Division is definitely tracing the Reuse P device, which is Psycho device, to combat Gundam. Daryl has his right hand amputated so that his body will have full control over the experimental Psycho Zaku. Imagine. The guy cut his arm for something that might not work. The Moore Brotherhood received reinforcements from the Earth Federation. The new mobile suit pilots are young teenagers, that's what I was saying, kids. Much to EO's chagrin, feeling the pressure of war, Claudia resorted to drug before EO snapped her out of an overdose. Io leads the young cadets. So, yes, there's a mention of drug, there's also a meaning. It's not precise, but there's also a meaning of suicide through overdose. EO leads young cadets to break through the Living Dead Division, Federal Defense, and attack the Dryfish. Dryfish is a battalion. But the battle becomes a massacre due to the young pilot experience. Meanwhile, Daryl, Psycho, Zaku, ambush and destroy the Beehive squadron. Shit. With Claudia assumed to have perished in battle, seeing that Daryl has not present in defense of the Dryfish, EO runs off to confront him. With both sides suffering massive casualty, the full armor Gundam arrive in a final showdown with the Psycho Zaku. Meanwhile, the surviving member of the Moore Brotherhood board of Dryfish to take it over. But the member of the Living Dead Division refused to be taken prisoner and planned to self-destruct the vessel along with everyone on the board. This is so cool, because what he does is he gives like a beacon, right? And then the Gundams are following the beacon, and they take their saber, and they're piercing through the cockpit, which is super cool. The survivor managed to neutralize his young crew, save the Dryfish. Will Io and Daryl battle result in heavy damage to both of their mobile suits? A Zeon reinforcement fleet then arrive and capture EO, finishing survivor while rescuing any remaining Living Dead member. Part 2, we're going to be also reading that. However, there's a bunch of things that I'm not seeing this. Yeah, this is weird. I think I'm going to keep it. I think I'm going to keep it because... okay, cool. So yes, we just finished part 1. So, why was confusing, during the Earth Federation assault of the Zeon Aku base, the comrade escaped captively while several Zeon forced retreat. We didn't see that. That's basically it. So, I'm going to stop here. And yeah, Thunderbolt is done. Ooh, nasty.
Like my heart had dropped to the ground because I...
Salut tout le monde. Je veux mettre quelque chose au clair parce que ça c'est...
The fuck?
C'est mon backup, abonnez-vous mes tabarnak. 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 C'est mon backup,
I turned to her and I asked, "Is there anything else you'd like to say?"
Ooh, guess what? Ooh. Toot. Irie Bomb of Arkansas. I still love my mom and pa. Whoa. 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 Alabama, Arkansas. Sheesh.
Don't blame kids your leg. The milk and cutlets. Jersey fucking shore, baby. And Ryder and Snoopy. So yeah, so this is gonna be a good morning.
The new spicy McMuffin.
Sheesh.
Mexican March, it's 2025. The draft.
Hey, let's try to buy some fruit here in Afghanistan. Assalamu alaikum. Chatur Hassan. Can I get one? One. Afghani? Change? Hey! What are you doing, bro? Bro, they are insane. Like all the time they try to take money. Bro, did you see what they do? They just grab the money. Bro, this is crazy. 4 times today they already do the same thing. They try to drag Togo's leg as well. It was crazy. Okay, can I get one? Oh, salt or sugar? Okay, the sugar. I don't give to you. No, not to you. I give to that boy. Because you are insane. So good. Yeah, it's salty. Inch.
What the heck is this guy selling? Oh my god, he's pouring in the fresh oil as we speak. Look at that swimming pool. What the heck is this guy selling?
Avec cette personne. Ok, parce que sinon ils vont revenir. Makes sense. Ça va être tout le temps. Parfait.
Would you cook for me for 15,000 yen? Would you cook for me for 15,000 yen? Ego hanasemasu ka? Oh, you speak English? Would you cook for me for 15,000 yen?
We don't know how to cook.
That's okay. We can pull up a recipe.
I mean, we buy some food.
Yeah.
Food for you guys.
And then you get 15,000 yen.
Okay.
Really? What's your favorite thing about Japan so far?
The hair is so fresh. The people is so nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Japan, dude. I'm gonna go to Japan, dude. I'm excited because we're about to stream some Elden Ring. Not a long time though, maybe 2 hours. Yeah, maybe 2 hours. That should be good. So you have to check that. I have to check if it's recorded. Feasting the pig. What's the... Oh no. Not sure what to do. Don't blink with the government. I got a call yesterday, and I'm gonna have an appointment with a specialist on the 17th, where we're gonna be evaluating my needs. We're talking about the neighbors that moved to the sweet version, so I'm gonna talk about a little bit of a altercation. Don't blink, it's your buying. Don't blink, it's your buying. We're gonna look up their show because it's doing well. Do I need to go to high school? Do I want to see to high school? Don't blink, it's your buying. Welcome to the commercial. We're doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this. Drumroll please, 12 July 25. Just a quick update, just a little update for y'all because you've been wondering, I hope. What happened with the government? I got a call yesterday, and I'm gonna have an appointment with a. Don't blink, it's your buying. Welcome to the commercial. Having a wonderful day. Don't blink, it's your boy. 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 Not bad enough. But check it out. Not one, but two. I might be doing the same thing in 5 years. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. They're doing well because they're having a wonderful day. They're doing well because they're having a wonderful. Don't on this.
Excellent reasons. You should replace your regular pillow with Dorilla.
Holy, that's good.
Blink, it's your boy. If your neck is bent and your chin points at your collarbone when you lie on your pillow, you strain your.
Oh, let's go. Nice.
Dorilla's curved shape automatically corrects this by keeping your chin raised and letting.
Don't blink, it's your boy. Don't blink, it's your boy. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. That's what you walk. Okay, so now you do this. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. Don't blink, it's your walk because I'm having a wonderful day. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. That's what you walk because I'm having. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. Don't blink, it's your boy. Don't blink, it's your boy. That I had my neighbor. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the Don't blink, it's your boy. 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 I think all of them are fucked. So now.
Average pillows quickly lose their shape and elasticity, diminishing any head and neck support they previously offered. But Dorilla's advanced breathable memory.
Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the commercial. Fucking did it.
Body to maximize its benefits. If uncomfortable pillows cut off that circulation, nerve damage and reduce.
God damn it.
Comfortable resting place without your neck and shoulders cutting.
Welcome to the show. Guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful 12 July 2025. I got some great news for you guys. Don't blink, it's your boy.
Now sleep peacefully, knowing that Dorilla has their back.
While watching episode 1 of Happily Ever After, if I had a sharper jawline like Darcy, I would look like the Giga Chat meme. Essentially what they did was the producers, Jasmine and Gino, lied so many times in order to make Jasmine appear like less of a sleuth, because all they really did was move the timeline for when she was kicked out of the house and when she was physically intimate with Matt, her baby daddy. So let's talk about the timeline first and foremost, because there's a lot of fans that are confused about the timeline. Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Panetta, stars of 90 Day Fiancé, were married in June 2020. The wedding was a small intimate ceremony with about a dozen close family members and friends. Fast forward, as you can see here, between 5 and 6 months later, she was kicked out of the house. Gino kicked Jasmine out of his house in December of year 2023. This event led Jasmine to move in with Matt Branis.
Don't blink, it's your bye. Don't blink, it's your bye. Welcome to the show. I'm considering more because I'm having a wonderful day. Oh, my word. Don't blink, it's your bye. Welcome to the show. You guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day. Don't blink, it's your bye. Welcome to the show. You guys are doing well because it is respectable. These guys are having a party. Don't blink music. It's not that loud that if I get copyrighted, I would have. Don't blink kiss you. Don't blink kiss you boy. That's for. Don't blink kiss you boy. Don't blink kiss you. Don't blink kiss you boy. Welcome to the show. You guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 11 July 2025. Don't blink to food. My.
And their segment on this present season of Happily Ever After is heavily scripted and engineered by both of them and the producers so that Jasmine can save face, her reputation isn't as bad, because I love talking conspiracies with you guys. What I will say is, I think that Natalie is a fangirl of Jasmine. She comes across like a try-hard weird.
But without my husband, I could have never believed you.
I don't know how many
Don't blink.
acting in episode 1. She can't openly admit that Matt is her significant other because of her immigration status. And as
Here you go, guys.
Jasmine gets very hot and bothered when fans speculate that she used Gino for a green card and she should go back to Panama because she abandoned her responsibilities in Panama. Past couple years on 4th of July, she had a lot of great things to say about America and how she's so happy to be here and so blessed to be amongst the greatest people in the world. And it almost seemed like she was kissing up to the American citizens. This year, she didn't do that at all. Actually, she posted 3 pictures of her holding the flag of Panama and wrote a long caption about how it's so hard for an immigrant to move to the United States of America. Now, and then we'll talk about it. Oh, this is too funny. The caption reads, "Being an immigrant means carrying stories that too often go unheard. I've been told to go back to my country. I've had people mock my accent, the way I speak, the way I sound, like it makes me less intelligent or less worthy. But what they don't see is the courage it takes to leave everything behind and start over. The pride I carry in my voice."
And for today. You guys.
Sharing this to ruin anyone's celebration. I'm sharing this.
Don't.
You're a part of this story too.
Don't blink, it's your bye.
Your homes, cook your food, pay our taxes, and fight for this country like it's our own because it's.
Stop fucking uncharging.
Here you go, guys. Here's no. 4th of July. Okay, I see the point she's trying to make here. However, I do find it kind of crummy that it's our Independence Day, our national holiday, and you post flags of another country. It's not about Panama and your immigration story on this particular day, on the 4th of July. It's about America, but on my mother's side, they were sweetie pie Italian immigrants, and you would never catch them repping the flag of Italy on the national holiday for the United States of America. When they arrived in the United States of America and became legal citizens, they were so proud of that. At that point, they parked the Italian flag. Were they Italian American? Absolutely. But if they're living in America and building a life here, America took priority over Italy. Jasmine had this to say in her Instagram story. I've had people tagging CPS and ICE to my posts. Even some ex-cast member did it. Yes, you know her name, calling me names and wishing me all kind of horrible things. It was never about coming did. It's about using the current situation to discriminate and show up racism as the norm. Jasmine, your race has nothing to do with why people don't like you. If fans are actually tagging ICE in your post, by all means show evidence of that because you're a pathological liar, so it's hard to take your word for it. And instead of being